Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I'm your host, the Ranting Monkey. He's Dax O'Ryan. Say hi, Dax.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing, sir?
I'm ecstatic.
Me too. Why are you ecstatic?
Because I'm going to get glasses soon.
Nice. I'm ecstatic because I'm not getting glasses soon.
Yeah, you're better off having perfect vision, but if you gotta,
Well, I don't have perfect vision. I have glasses. They're actually like 15 years old. I should probably get new ones.
Oof.
But they still work, so I just don't wear them. I don't wear them. No, actually, I'm ecstatic because I'm not as in much pain as I was last night. That's a good thing for me. And guys, hi, welcome. I'm a little later than I usually am this morning.
That's my fault.
That's Dax's fault.
Absolutely my fault.
Actually, it's Dax and Far Cry 5's fault.
I blame Far Cry 5 more than me, but just only slightly.
I was still going to, because when I first logged on today, nobody was on. So I was playing a little bit and I had videos playing in the background. And I kept checking to see if anybody was streaming and nobody was. And I finished watching a video and I'm like, okay, I'll check one more time. And you were streaming. Like, cool. I'll just go hang out with Dax and I'll leave about 7-ish so I can do my stream. And then I was playing the game and lost all track of time.
I figured you were sleeping. I wasn't going to say absolutely anything because I figured today was one of the days and I just misread like the what impromptu schedule we have right now.
No, this is the day that I would go at 7 today and 2 days from now. So it's basically Wednesday and Friday morning, so I won't be doing it Tuesday and Thursday nights. Hi, Prospero. How are you?
Doing well, thank you, Monkey. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm pretty good for
no sleep
for me. Well, even with I had enough sleep because I didn't wake up until 5:30 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm only on 14 hours. That's not bad. So I'll finish this up and I'll go have a nap. And it's almost like a real schedule, just all kinds of fucked up.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Hey, look, the sleep I've had the last 2 days, and for the record, leading into last night, I had like 8 hours awake out of 48. And it was uninterrupted sleep. I never get uninterrupted sleep. So I'm not complaining at all about the way my schedule is. Anyhow, we got some weird news to talk about. Did you guys see the title of this stream?
Burrito beating on the okay. I'm so happy. This can only end well for me.
This is a real story. And it's a real thing. Shit, where'd it go? There it is. We're gonna start with this. Man batters girlfriend with a burrito.
Yay.
How do you batter someone with a
was it a frozen burrito?
Thought. No. For the second time in as many weeks, a Florida man has been arrested for battering a woman with a burrito.
Oh my God, that same guy.
Is it really the same guy?
It's the same guy.
Yes.
Police charged that Peter Alacqua, I think I said that, 41, got into an argument with his girlfriend in their Port Richey residence. After Alacqua allegedly shoved the woman into a chair in the bedroom, he threw his burrito at the victim, striking her in the face with the food item. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning.
She was.
You ever hit a woman with a burrito?
As a euphemism, yes. As a physical thing, no. Although I'm not opposed.
Got to do it once in your life. Just pick up a frozen burrito and just chuck it like a batarang.
Well, you got to be careful because if you use a Chipotle one, you might accidentally give her salmonella.
That's true. Yeah. That is true.
Very true.
When a sheriff's deputy arrived at the home in response to a 911 call, the woman had, quote, the contents of the burrito dispersed across her face, neck, and left chest shoulder area. Alacqua, pictured at the right in a 2017 mugshot, fled the area before the cops arrived and refused to turn home when contacted by his cell phone. He subsequently turned off his phone and no further contact was made. Police caught up with him yesterday afternoon and arrested him on a misdemeanor domestic battery charge. He was booked into the county jail in advance of a court hearing today.
Are you sure that wasn't misdemeanor?
I could be misdemeanor.
That's one of my jokes. Shame on you.
Yeah, I know it is. I just told it Jack's dad.
There's a problem with men beating women with burritos. I think we need to have this looked into. Instead of teach them not to rape, teach them not to beat women with burritos. That's a longer hashtag, but it's worth it.
Build the wall.
Build the wall.
Then the burritos cannot cross the wall.
Good morning, Nuts. You didn't sleep very long.
I know. I was just thinking that, and I even mentioned it, but she's not talking to me.
Oh, I have top chat on too. I need to fix that. Oh man, the world around us.
2 instances.
That's a waste of a perfectly good burrito. Don't throw it at a bitch you hate. Throw something nasty at her like Brussels sprouts.
Or the bottle of hot sauce. You know what I mean?
No, that's too close to what happened to Jesse Smollett.
Oh, that's right. The bleach smelling hot sauce.
The great part about that is the police had walked over that area. Jesse had walked over it. Neither of them found that bottle. But when the New York Post walked it, they found it.
Yeah, sure they did.
Like, wow, y'all are pretty good. Maybe you should be the detectives. Maybe you can find these 2 guys who disappeared into thin fucking air.
In 60 seconds time.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want to steal P-Dog's thunder. He's going to tell us who did the Jesse Smollett beating today on his show. So don't forget to check that out, guys. Wait. Bubba Hotep says Brussels sprouts made right are delicious. Yeah, if you throw them in the trash and eat something else, they're awesome.
More for me.
They're so nasty. How can you eat those? Those are the devil's nuts, man. Don't eat those.
Well, that's okay because you don't like them. They're more
Those
for
are
me.
the devil's. Maybe that's what it is. I'm a man. I don't want to eat nuts. Them's the devil's balls. Don't eat them.
My husband eats Brussels sprouts.
They're nasty. You know who ate Brussels sprouts? People
Hitler?
who came up. Yes, he did too. People who came up in the Great Depression, that's all they had to eat. Or their parents came up in it. And by the time it got to my generation, I'm like, don't eat that shit.
Brussels sprouts were not Depression era food.
It's Depression era food back when they'd eat roadkill and socks.
If you were in Europe.
That's what they ate. They were like, you know what? We have nothing else to eat but roadkill. Let's have some Brussels sprouts.
I bet right now in Venezuela there are people eating other people so they can avoid eating Brussels sprouts.
Yes, exactly. That's how we broke the Soviet Union. We went over them. We just dropped Brussels sprouts all over them. That is true.
It's like Day of the Triffids in there.
You can look that shit up. That's science. Oh my goodness.
Can I have your ducks, please? I need your fucking ducks.
You leave my ducks alone. Brussels sprouts for boomers. Exactly.
Hey.
Their parents fed that shit to them. Thank you, Cryptic. Burritos.
What if the burrito was made out of Brussels sprouts?
I don't get throwing a burrito at a woman. And one, don't assault women. I mean, don't assault anybody. But theoretically, he was going to eat that burrito, right? Yeah. Now you hungry and you don't have anything to eat.
And mistakes were made.
And you've been arrested.
My kids like them, says Lucky. Yeah. That's what they tell you.
What, burritos?
Like, sure, Mom, we like those. Yeah, burritos. They like burritos.
No, read the super chat.
Nobody like what?
Read Cryptic Super Chat again.
I already did. Oh, but burritos.
You said burritos.
No, I didn't.
You sure?
I'm positive.
He said but burritos.
Did he?
Get the Skittles out of your ear, dude.
Well, I was trying to say nice things to the chat. All right, you can't expect me to listen to everything that comes out of Monkey's mouth.
Okay, Vic must have tongued your ear.
Oh my God, I knew it.
Got some slobber in your ear?
Rape. I'm reliving it now.
You guys want to see some proof that the ancient Chinese were very, very smart people?
Are they lizard people?
Other than inventing writing. They tried to warn us about the panda pandemic back in the day. It's a pandemic. See, they thought they were monsters called tapirs, and they could chew the nails off the city gate.
Well, look at them.
They're adorable.
They're creepy as fuck, man.
They're gigantic raccoons is all they are. But yeah, I thought I would share this just so we're all aware of the true nature of the panda menace.
They look nothing like tapirs, by the way.
They look
Panda
like
menace.
they probably eat Brussels sprouts. Now,
Pandemonium.
They eat bamboo sprouts,
They're in league
This
with
is-
the Mothman.
which are
This
worse
is-
than Brussels sprouts.
are you two done?
Go ahead, Scribe.
For now.
Okay. You're allowed to interrupt. I was just making sure. I don't want to interrupt you guys interrupting.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, don't you dare apologize. This one is in kind of a relation to what we talked about briefly. Is Empire star Jussie Smollett's story falling apart? Yeah, it is.
It fell apart the moment he talked.
Chicago police say they will be requesting more phone records from Empire star Jussie Smollett regarding the racist and homophobic attack he allegedly faced 2 weeks ago. Smollett has turned over heavily redacted phone records, but evidence has begun to emerge suggesting his story was fabricated. No.
What?
What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I finally saw what the temperature was with the wind chill. Bullshit, any of this happened. Thank you,
Yep.
ex Bubba Hotep. Since we are on nasty food, pea soup opinions. Oh, no, I like
Gross.
peas, but not soup. Not pea soup. Yeah.
Well, split pea is different than pea.
I like my dad's pea soup.
Either way, nasty. Don't eat it. Have ramen.
Peas are the dingleberries of food.
You're all monsters.
Are not real good English sweet peas, but that's okay. More for
P-Dog.
me.
P-Dog says he knows who did it. I know you do, and I told people to watch your show so they can find out.
But I might be
Yeah.
sleeping then.
That's all right. You can. It'll be recorded.
I know. But, oh.
Let's see. Rumors are swirling that police are even considering charging him with filing a false report.
Dun, dun,
They're not going to do that.
Probably not.
Well, it depends on if they can prove it. On Monday night, Fox 32 Chicago anchor Raffer Weigel.
What?
Okay.
Raffer Weigel. I think I'm saying
Poor
that right.
bastard.
I'm going to put the name in chat. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong there.
Junior
That's
high
his
school
name.
must have sucked for him.
Isn't that Raffer Weigel?
Rafer.
Okay, Rafer.
But it's
That's
still-
not much better.
You know he got called Raper Wiener at some point.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Trucker, thank you. Don't knock pandas. Any creature that measures manliness by seeing how far they can pee up a tree. I'm thinking, is that pee up a tree or see up a tree? Did you get auto-corrected? Okay, anyway.
Poor Stumpkin Trupper.
Rafer Regal reported that police, quote, received cell phone records today from Smollett's camp that were limited and redacted, but detectives will analyze them. Yeah, you just told us that. Weigel had previously reported that the police superintendent plans to hold Smollett accountable if investigations reveal he made a false report. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, there's no information coming out that actually backs this guy up. Nothing. Except the weirdly found hot sauce bottle that smells like bleach.
Where was Hillary that night?
That's the question.
That was her bleach pit.
She's probably hanging out with Obama. And where's he from?
Africa.
Chicago. Thank you, Snubbirth. Reminder, Monkey, Dawn's able to preload, so plan your potato computer ahead of time. My computer's not a potato. My
And you
internet
already did,
sucks.
as far as I know, right? Didn't you?
And New Dawn is all preloaded.
See, I knew it. He's been waiting for this probably longer than anybody else I know.
Yes, I pre-dawn is ready to go. Yeah, that common misconception. My computer is awesome. It's just my internet that sucks. We talked a little bit about this over on your show, Dax. But this comes. Who's this from? The Dickinson Press.
Yeah,
I don't know who they are.
I want to.
The Democratic bloc's push left unsettles party.
Oh no.
A new generation of Democrats is using far-reaching policy ideas and a brash social media presence to upend the party, pushing it to the left on diverse issues such as healthcare and climate change, while it charts a path aimed at taking the White House in 2020. But the liberal shift and the lawmakers driving it are also creating challenges for Democrats in more conservative areas, and they're giving President Donald Trump and congressional Republicans fresh opportunities for political attacks. Yeah, because they keep saying really stupid fucking shit.
Yeah, they do.
The GOP has been particularly focused in recent days on hammering Democrats over draft details of a broad, quote, Green New Deal proposal, even if most Democrats have not directly endorsed the fine print. But almost all of them have come out and said, yeah, at least all the presidential candidates, we need the Green New Deal. They've all said that because they're all fucking morons, or at least all the ones who have a chance of winning. The party's increasingly liberal bent is also creating dilemma for House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who is trying to manage a band of outspoken new liberal members while also staying attuned to the needs of the moderates hailing from swing districts that could be key to Democrats retaining the House majority in 2020. I think the Democrats are going to slowly bitch slap these bitches.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand how politics actually works.
AOC doesn't. Ilhan Omar doesn't. They don't understand the hierarchy.
Well, it's not just the hierarchy.
Feeding chain.
It's not just that. I mean, AOC came out and pretty much said she's going to try to get other Democrats kicked out of the House. That she was going to try to unseat them. For a freshman congressman who, by the way, at that time had not even been sworn in yet, to come out and say something like that, that's just fucking political suicide. And don't forget, this is the woman who unseated the number 5 Democrat in the House. Now, granted, that was his fault. He never went to his district to campaign. He never actually took her seriously. And that bit him largely in the ass. I think she still probably would have won, being a Bernie girl. And with as progressive as that area is, I think she probably still could have won it. But he pretty much rolled over for her. And she upset the natural course of things, though. And she's going to get her ass kicked by Democrats, not by Republicans. Republicans are just going to sit back and laugh their way to 2020 wins.
Yeah, they need to ignore. I wish conservatives would. Well,
they need to laugh at her.
Yeah, I mean,
don't take her seriously, but when she says something stupid, laugh. You know, like when she suggested that there's 3 chambers of the government, the Supreme Court of which is apparently not one of them.
God bless her little heart. You know.
Or when she gets busted like she did the other day, where she sent her little stooge out to Tucker Carlson and he lied to Tucker about what. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, did you see that dude's hair?
Oh my God, his hair was ridiculous. I described him the first time I talked about it. It looked like he'd been electrocuted, and he really does. But he went up there and said that the unwilling to work was never something that was ever said. That was just a Republican lie. And turns out the internet never forgets.
Yeah, there's that thing called an archive.
Yep, and that page is archived. So her and her chief of staff came out and went, well, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. That's not really, that wasn't the final draft. That was accidentally put up on our website. By who?
Yeah.
Somebody who accidentally works for your office? I mean, this was your website, you stupid bitch. And you want us to believe it was oops.
It was the Russians. It was the Russians. They hacked it because the password was the password.
The thing is, all they did was change the wording. And I really, really, really want somebody to ask her this. The final wording of the Green New Deal, the PDF that she said, this is the real draft. And the one that Pelosi gave to the real Democrats. That one at the bottom says that it's going to take care of make sure all Americans have food, housing, healthcare. And that, okay, does that include those unwilling to work? It says all Americans.
And that deal's so stupid. I can't believe anybody like would even buy into it for a moment. But then, hey, I mean, look at the year we're living in.
Well, there's actually a great video out there right now. Do you guys know what campus reform is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Campus reform has a video they just put up the other day, and they went to a college. I forget where, and they asked the students, "Do you agree with the Green New Deal?" And of course, all of them are like, "Yes, yeah, love it." One guy even said, "The people I know who are supporting it, I like them, so yes, I support it." Like, so you ain't read it, bitch? So what the campus reform guy does is tell them what's in it. And all of them are like, no, I don't support that. Especially the unwilling to work one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck no. The hell no. But yeah, at the end, he's like, so do you really support this? And they're all like, well, maybe not.
Come on, Monkey. They're going to bring back government cheese. They're going to bring back government peanut butter.
Man,
and bread lines.
Look, government cheese will make you love Brussels sprouts. I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, I don't think Cortez knows what she's getting into here. And I had an idea, and Prospero, you're going to get mad at this part. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to get that mad, Monkey. I'll be good.
No, you can get mad. I assume you guys watched the State of the Union, or at least saw parts of it.
Read the transcript.
There's the part where Donald Trump mentions that we have the most number of women ever in the Congress.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch that part, it's actually embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
Because they don't just get up and clap for themselves. No. They go into full like pajama party dancing and high-fiving and like that you guys are fucking congressmen. Sorry, women.
Persons.
You're congresspersons.
And liars.
You're Congress bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, you saw the Republican congresswomen kind of looking across the aisle with this look like what the
fuck? Yeah. And it seems, especially a lot of the young ones, because there's a few younger ones like Omar and this bitch, and they seem to be treating this like it's some kind of like it's the high school student council
homecoming court.
Yeah, we got nominated for the homecoming. We're so popular.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh my God, you're embarrassing.
It was humiliating. Not only were they dressed like the brides of the Klan, then they got up and they started like raise the roof.
Yes.
With the hand motions.
And
it's like, that is so old.
These are the same twats who could not be bothered to stand up and cheer for low unemployment among minorities.
Oh, no. They're their pets. I don't cheer my pet. My pet is supposed to obey.
Jesus Christ. Ganguvar, thank you so much. Hello again. Hello back, sir. Thank you.
Oh, the beast returns.
You are so generous. Holy crap. You make me feel bad about throwing out the word twat, because twat seems wrong to say after such a generous donation.
Say it anyway. It'll make.
But these fucking twats, man. The things that they didn't get up and cheer for, and then to watch them cheer for themselves that way, I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
He played them like a fiddle.
He did.
Absolutely amazing because, and he said you weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah, he did that on the first one when it was the low unemployment for women.
Yes.
And that's the one where they stood up. The actual place where they did not mean to cheer the way they did was when the first chant of USA went out.
Oh, yeah.
You can actually see them catch themselves and look at each other.
Suckers.
So do you think he metaphorically grabbed them by the pussy?
Oh, he grabbed them by their pussy and their titties, man.
That's where their puppet strings were attached.
Yeah.
They were swinging upside down by their flaps. It was unbelievably manipulative, and I
they all
loved
fell
it.
for it.
And so did Pelosi.
She did a better job than they did.
Yeah.
Not by a lot.
But she gave him the stand up, girls. Stand up, girl.
It was funny to watch though. But yeah, again, I think I just can't wait to see what goes on in the next year and a half. And I'm not even talking about going into the presidential election. At this point, I really want to see what happens with the congressional election now.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine Pelosi wants Cortez around, not with the bullshit she causes.
No, they're gonna find a way to bury her and kick her to the curb. And they will, if Ilhan Omar pulls one more, it's all about the Benjamins.
Oh,
she's gone.
No,
and
see, you're
Tlaib is also.
This thinking is just like the Romanovs. See, she is going to lead a revolution. This other chick, is the Muslim chick's going to be her Trotsky, and they're going to go in full force and take over all three branches of government.
Chambers, darling.
Chambers, yes, because it's like the beating heart of America. We got to watch these people because they're hilarious.
You know, honest to God, just dump them in the middle of an Iowa cornfield, and at the end of winter, go back and collect the bodies.
Real quick, how you doing, Polly?
I'm doing all right.
Polly,
wanted to say hi to you before we ignored you more.
That was nice.
I'm a giver. This next story, I think, is kind of relevant to what we were just talking about. Americans continue their march to low-tax states.
They vote with their feet?
It's almost like people don't like paying a lot in taxes.
Weird
to talk.
The United States Census Bureau released its annual state-by-state population estimates for 2018. It highlights migration trends across the states and sketches a picture of looming political changes that will take place after the complete census in 2020.
Double Dax.
I was doing something and it made me kick out of the Hangout, so Double Dax.
Daxy Dax. He's the double D's, y'all. Idaho, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona led the way this past year in overall population growth as percentages of population. Once again, Texas and Florida were the biggest winners in overall population gains, with the Lone Star State gaining more than 379,000 people.
Winners.
And Sunshine State getting 322,000. You want to take guesses on the biggest loser?
California.
Nope.
New York.
Really? Excellent. That cheers my bitter heart.
Dragon Mage, thank you so much. Votes for women politicians shouldn't count. Well played, sir.
I didn't vote for any of those bitches.
The biggest net losers from the report were New York, which lost a total of 48,510 residents, and Illinois, which lost 45,116.
That makes sense because they're broke.
These state-by-state population numbers will alter the makeup of the seats in the United States House of Representatives during the once-a-decade reappointment and redistricting process that will commence after 2020. So people are moving out. By the way, California will lose. Okay, these are the seat gains in the House. Texas will gain 3. Florida gains 2, Arizona gains 1, Colorado 1, Montana, North Carolina, and Oregon all gain 1. New York is going to lose 2.
Yay.
Alabama, California, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and West Virginia all lose 1.
Yeah.
New York, man, you guys are losing your prominence there.
The only thing you have to worry about is in Texas, they really do need to build a wall around the blueberry that is Austin.
Sure, yeah.
Because that's where a lot of these the funny thing about these people is they will leave their state because they don't like the taxes, and they will move to another state and they'll still demand the same social programs, thinking they can get away with it with the same low taxes. That's like Florida in action. And Texas is showing signs. One interesting thing about Texas is when it joined the Republic, It withheld the right to split into multiple states.
Real quick, Cryptic, thank you. All the fuckheads are moving to my state. Sorry to hear that, dude.
Yep.
That's all right. That means the fuckheads are moving out of my state, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Florida actually has more seats now than, or will have more seats now than New York. That is a big change, y'all.
It's a little scary too, because Florida's slap damn nuts.
Yeah, but they're interesting.
Yeah, they are.
They're fun to watch. And my final story I have pre-planned. Former Trump, let me try that word again. Former Trump lawyer slams Mueller probe, maintains president will be cleared. Knock it off and get it done, he says. The veteran criminal defense attorney who headed President Donald Trump's legal team during crucial stretch of the special counsel's investigation believes the entire affair will end in silence from special prosecutor Robert Mueller, and called the massive 2-year probe into Russian interference in the 2016 campaign, quote, a terrible waste of time. I don't think there'll be a report, John Dowd told ABC in a wide-ranging interview for the premiere episode of The Investigation, a new podcast focused on the probe led by special counsel Robert Mueller. I will be shocked if anything regarding the president is made public other than, well done. Dowd, 77, left his role as Trump's lead attorney last March over differing views on how cooperative to be with prosecutors. But after spending nearly a year guiding the president's legal team, he forged a close relationship with Trump and continues to speak with him about the Russian probe. Uh-oh, now you're going to be called in front of Congress.
Dun, dun, dun.
They're going to claim he's a forger because he forged a roll.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, oh, this says forged. We saw it.
The interesting thing, though, is the special counsel, Polly may know this, are they subject to FOIA?
What is FOIA?
Freedom of Information Act. Polly?
I said yes.
Oh, yeah, didn't you were muted.
But it probably won't matter here.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see what went on behind the scenes.
Well, they'll just slap national security on it.
That's why it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Well, it can on occasion matter.
Well, no, I mean, in terms of
judicial
what you're
watch
going to get.
Judicial watch has scared up some interesting stuff over time.
Sure, yeah, but I mean, I get what you're saying, and by the time we ever find out anything behind the scenes on this, it'll be my children's children reading it.
Yeah, because 25-year seal on.
Yeah, because this is all dealing with international shit, so they can slap that.
Well, that's true. Reno's quite correct. The Office of the President can declassify anything they want.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And as much as a pain in the ass as those people have been to Trump, if he secures the White House again in 2020, I would not put it past him if it was run through people he trusted to prove that it was all a stunt. If Mueller doesn't produce a report, Adam Schiffless is going to look like an idiot.
Well, Schiff has decided he's going to go on with the investigation no matter what.
Mm-hmm. But he's going to look like an idiot.
Well, he's an idiot anyway.
I got a trivia question for you. Let's say the president declassifies something. How can it be reclassified?
I don't know.
Through the courts?
No.
Through the president?
No, the president's the one who declassified it.
He could reclassify it.
Well, the next president could reclassify it, though it would be kind of a superfluous move at that time. No. Through a special act of Congress, because they represent the people.
It's good luck on that.
It's not likely to happen, but
it would be a false errand, though, at that point.
There's always a check on every single authority except for the lone authority that is unchecked in the system, the power of the people. So that's the vote.
Lone authority unchecked. You would figure that'd be right up their alley.
But that's why it's so frustrating the way the Supreme Court has developed over the years. Because wait a minute, we're supposed to have unchecked authority, no unchecked authorities except for the individual voter. That's the one power that can't be overwhelmed by another power. But wait a minute, the Supreme Court? Oh, right. It's almost like it's an unelected body producing legislation.
Yeah, well, that's late 19th century American politics for you.
Yeah, it developed that way over time, and especially with so-called activist judges, you know.
Well, it's the early 20th century court too. I mean, you just look at them, and everybody loves to rave about Oliver Wendell Holmes, but please.
Yeah, I mean, sure, Jackson was a dick, but he had a great point. Okay, fine, decide all you want, but let them enforce it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I don't want that going on in our system, because that's like political power flows from the barrel of a gun type talk. But
sorry, I need to answer chat. Chris says, what does this title mean? Sorry, just coming in. It was about a story where a dude has been busted for the second time in 2 months hitting a woman with a burrito.
It's still funny. Oh my god.
The first time was in public, and this one was in private.
You gotta don't beat women with burritos. That's the official monkey stance. Eat them, don't beat them. For both.
Well, the burrito has a chance of staying together. Now, if it were a taco, it'd shatter and you'd lose it. No.
Well,
no, I mean he strewn this thing all over her, and she sat there covered in it until the police got there. Wait, he did it again. Yes, he did. Was this his own burrito? Yes, it was. Well, you know what? The story didn't say. Last time we know it was his burrito. Chris says, sorry, I thought it meant it was something else. No, it's quite literal.
No, taquito would be the metaphor.
Anonymous
burrito beatings are on the rise.
Be afraid. Sorry, Anonymous is absolutely right. That's the exact reason that Hillary Clinton had a private email server. She didn't want records not only for FOIA after the fact, but subpoenable currently, because then she could do exactly what she did.
Wipe that server.
Yeah, run BleachBit and what emails? And we need the emails from this date to this date. Oh, those are the ones that I can't give you because reasons, you know.
BleachBit. It was Hillary that got Smollett. I thought that was funny.
I told you it was the hot sauce she had in her purse.
Think about it. Yeah, she had hot sauce in her bag. My God.
And Hillary got him. She hates black people and homosexuals. You heard it here first, y'all. Howard Schultz rips on the Green New Deal. It's not realistic. Possible independent presidential candidate and Democratic spoiler. I love how they're calling him a Democratic spoiler. You don't know that that's all he'd spoil. Howard Schultz on Tuesday dumped on Representative Ocasio-Cortez's Green New Deal. Can we talk about that for a second? This is not her Green New Deal. It's absolutely not. This has been in the works for a while. I forget his name. Fuck, what's his shit? I don't remember. But there's a longtime congressman who's been pushing this, and she just came on to sign on to it. But they're letting it hang around her neck.
Not by accident.
They're
and allowed her to post up the FAQ on her own website, et cetera. Makes you suspicious, doesn't it?
I think that it was probably in the Congressman Mark's.
Nice, Pincalo.
Well played, Pincalo. Yeah, they're letting it hang around her neck, and I have no doubt that this was purely a political game behind the scenes, because it's something that's been talked about. None of these proposals are fucking new, but they're like, put it all together, and she grabbed hold of it, and they're like, all right, bitch, here you go. And they're gonna sink this bitch, I'm telling you.
For a proposal that's supposedly been floating around for a long time, that is a oddly early reading draft of it.
You think?
If you read it, or you've heard someone read sections of it, it's like, this sounds like just spitballing ideas. It doesn't sound like a completed document. Yeah. Makes you suspicious, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like they gave her an early draft of an idea that's floating around for a long time, and then let her attach her name to it, and then she got hit in the face with it.
Well, they know she's not smart.
Yeah,
she's a moron, and they're like, yeah, give it to her. She'll give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything.
Hey, Mikey, I think he likes it.
Don't worry, Ocasio. This was written by one of the greatest minds on earth, Richard Marx.
Yes.
I remember back when Janine Garofalo still used to be funny. It wasn't a crazy bag lady.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She had this great joke. I watched one of her stand-ups. It's on YouTube. The Half Hour Comedy Hour, it was called back in the day. On HBO special.
Oh, yeah. The Half Hour Comedy Hour. I used to watch those all the time.
So her one, she's talking about when she got on Saturday Night Live. I guess she was on for like a season. I don't even remember that. And she's like, and she was like, it was the most horrible job that I've ever had. So when I got it, and it was a great joke because back when she was spicy, she's like, I feel like one of the Indians getting blankets as gifts that are actually infected with smallpox. And so it was like this for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think happened with AOC. They're like, do you want to present this document to the public? Me? Really? You guys do like me? It's like, we really do.
Her Sally Field moment.
Yeah.
It was Thomas Friedman who came up with the Green New Deal.
Well, there you go.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that asshole.
No, I'm sorry.
She's not sorry.
Cory Booker, this just came out on CNN 2 minutes ago. Booker will be, quote, looking to women first when selecting a VP running mate. Do you think it's so he can sexually assault them?
I hope. Wait.
You just said you hope it's so he can sexually assault them?
Well, actually, wouldn't that make such a great story?
The views of the guests of Ranting Monkey are not necessarily those of Ranting Monkey. New Jersey.
Is she going to be a disabled vegan feminist POC?
Oh, do you think he would pick somebody who's not a vegan? Being a vegan himself?
Well, he does have some pretty strong views on cow farts.
He does. He does not like the cow farts. If you got the nomination, would you commit to choosing a woman as your vice president? Rachel Maddow asked him.
Of course.
This is his answer. Quote, we have such a great field of leaders. I think that you would rarely see a Democratic ticket anymore without gender diversity, race diversity. I think it's something that we should have. God damn it. Seeing any of your fucking ads popping up. So I'm not going to box myself in, but should I become it, I'll be looking to women first.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy.
Because his boo said so.
Yeah, because it was boo. Booker also said he believes a woman should be president right now. I believe there should be a woman president right now, and I worked very hard to get one.
I see what you're doing there, buddy. I see.
If he's elected, we'll have a woman president.
If he thinks a woman should be president, why is he running?
Because he's the woman that we need.
Maybe he's trans.
Now I have to ask him something on Twitter.
He could be two-spirit. It's true.
Two-spirit, Corey.
How am I not following Cory Booker?
Rationality?
Tweet. No, I follow a lot of people just for the laugh.
Oh, I love me some Booker. You hear about him and the Swiss journalist? That's fucking gold.
Hey, Polly, what are you eating?
Nothing.
He's not. He's drinking ice.
Actually, I'm eating peanuts, but I'll stop.
Oh, that's cheating.
Did you hear about Booker and the Swiss journalist?
No.
This is great.
So a journalist walks up to him and says, Senator Booker, can I ask you some questions? Says so with a very thick accent. Booker asks him, habla español?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes.
Yeah. And he's like, what? No, I was speaking English, but I'm Swiss. And he goes, I'm sorry, I don't speak Swiss.
Yeah.
Yes, Booker, you're so worldly.
Oh, dude, I love your cocoa.
It's that was pretty priceless. I mean, so wait a minute. Let me see if I get this straight. Every time you hear somebody who's accented, you assume that they're Mexican. God damn it, Booker.
Right. Well, these days that's a fairly safe assumption.
It was pretty brilliant considering that, what is it, 4 languages that the French speak?
That the Swiss speak?
Yeah, the Swiss.
Well, it's French and German, and then what else?
Italian and Romanche.
Italian, really? Okay.
Italian and Romanche because they border the Italian Alps. Little tiny
I don't know that shit.
They speak Gypsy?
Romanche is, it's related to Romanian. It's a Romance language.
Gypsies. Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta keep an eye on the Swiss now. They know gypsy magic. They'll steal your babies.
I know people in Spain speak Mexican. That's all I know.
No, monkey. They speak Castilian Mexican. It's different.
they speak to Mexican. Dax.
Yes, sir.
If somebody would like us to take a look at a news story to possibly speak about on this program, where could they send that?
They could send them to our hashtag, which is MITAM.
Oh, that was sexy.
My God, that was like a well-oiled machine, you two. Well done. Well done.
Like we've done it before.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Actually, that one we haven't done before.
No, I liked it, though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, One Direction Zombie Teddy says. No, it's ours now. They can't have it.
Is this okay? I need somebody to look this up. Did Kamala Harris really say she used to smoke pot and listen to Tupac and Snoop Dogg?
Oh my God! Yes, she
did.
Yes, she did on the fucking Breakfast Club. That bitch was on the Breakfast Club, so I had to sit there and watch Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy and what's her name Yee sit there and ask her questions. So you ever smoke pot? And she's like, yeah, black people are like this. That's who listens to this station, right? Well, yeah, I smoke pot. I listen to Tupac and.
Yeah, she got called out on this too because the timeline doesn't add up.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm reading here. Kamala Harris says she used to smoke pot in college while listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Interesting. She graduated in 1986, but neither of them released an album until the 1990s.
Yeah, so it wasn't
91 and 93.
Yeah, it wasn't even when she was in law school because she went to law school, I think, straight from college.
So we've gone in just a few a couple of years, really, from a president who had to lie about not inhaling to presidential candidates lying about, I smoked some dope.
Yeah, and she referenced Bill Clinton's line, and she goes, "You smoked weed?" It's like, "Oh yeah, you smoked weed? Really?" Like they got all excited, like, "Oh, Kamala Harris is all cool and down. She's like the new Obama, you know." All three of those idiots got excited, and she's like, "Yo, yeah, ha ha ha," and her fucking laugh. It's like, what was on the radio at the time? And she goes, "Oh yeah, I smoked weed and I totally inhaled. No lying here." And it's like you're even referencing fucking Clinton's line. I didn't inhale.
Polly, she does. Oh, sorry.
The only thing she inhaled was Willie Brown's wiener. Go ahead.
hey, it got her 3 six-figure jobs.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Like Hillary Clinton, she doesn't laugh. She cackles.
Oh, her laugh is so bad.
Scary. Literally.
Can you imagine her on pot? You just want to fucking duct
Good
tape
point.
her mouth shut.
Talk about the drunk girl at the party you don't want to talk to.
Oh, man.
Sound like a hyena on steroids.
Well, that press conference of her talking about jailing parents for truancy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
that
it's
was
like, my God, what is the matter with this woman?
I finally got some political capital, so I figured I'd spend it on threatening to jail parents and laughing your ass off about it.
But
yeah,
hey,
this is somebody I want.
doobie.
Yeah. It was like, so was it in a pipe or was it like a joint? That's what Charlemagne the God actually asked her. She's like, it was a joint. Whatever, bong pipe.
It's a bowl.
Well, whatever.
If you're smoking it in a pipe, it's a bowl. This is a black man. He should know that.
Oh, come on. What happens if it's a big chalice? That's not a bowl. It's a chalice.
We all know she was smoking a cigarello.
We know. Yeah, no. She had one of them candy cigarettes.
It's a Swisher Sweet, and she thought it smelled like dope.
Hormone kit that gives men the ability to breastfeed could be available soon.
Oh, God.
Why?
Oh, God, no.
This one comes to us from Massive Dynamic. Oh, by the way, that last story came to us from our very own Dax.
What?
Thank you for sharing that, Dax.
Kamala
Harris.
Yeah, that was funny because I mean I used to listen to like old rap, so like Snoop Dogg before he became a political tool bag, and I was like, wait a minute. When did she say she smoked pot?
Ex Bubba Hotep, thank you. It was blunt or joint.
Blunt or joint, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense because
They
pipe.
talk,
I mean, that's a bowl, man.
they talk right over each other because it's like, so what was it like? Was it like a joint or? And what kills me about that Breakfast Club, which has like so many fucking views on it now. Not that they don't get great views every day anyway,
And
but
they stopped
Sure.
calling it that.
well, what Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
Why?
Is Charlemagne Molly Ringwald?
Haha.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think any of them have ever seen that movie. But
Probably not.
yeah,
what was her
Michelle
answer?
Yee, what the fuck she do? I'm sorry, what?
Was it a blunt or a joint?
It was a joint.
Okay, so even if she did, it was just a little one. She don't belong on that radio station.
Come on, yeah, I don't know.
How could you listen to Snoop in '86? That's a great question.
She couldn't listen to Snoop until late '91 at the earliest.
See, you guys don't know that she has access to the Illuminati time machine. It's called the Nazis created it. It was called the Nazi Bell, and it was a spaceship designed in the 40s that was found in Kecksburg. And it's a whole thing. I don't have time for that. You gotta educate yourself.
Yeah, she's a moron. A new invention could allow men to grow breasts and milk their children, and it could hit the market in as little as 5 years.
Milk their children?
That's what it says. The kit,
That is
Jesus.
so wrong.
I think you're using it wrong.
Well,
The kit was designed by British designer Mary Claire Springham, who wanted men to be able to breastfeed their kids if the mother was having trouble. Why are they doing a New Dawn commercial in the middle of this? You fucking assholes. You know I want to play that.
Because it's trying to help you get through this article.
I can't see why couples wouldn't use this, she said. It seems unusual, but women have... Wait, okay, time out. Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning of this article. A new invention could allow men to grow breasts. Am I the only one who caught that part of it?
oh no, I got that.
No, I didn't. I was assuming it was some kind of harness with two bags on the front.
It helps you grow titties.
Moobs.
Cryptic, thank you so much. Dave Chappelle Tupac parody song. Look it up.
I wrote the song a real long time ago.
Yeah. Why wouldn't couples want to use this when that makes the man grow titties?
Please explain how, please. This is weird.
It's a moob grower.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do they call it moob meds?
There's a video that accompanies this.
Why?
And I don't know if it's actually related to this product. I'm hitting enter there. Watch at your own risk, y'all.
Porn's about to get weird.
Here we go. I can't see why couples wouldn't use this, she said. It seems unusual, but women have been using hormones to change their bodies since the development of the birth control pill. If the mother is unable to produce milk, the male partner can use the empathy tool in conjunction with hormone therapy, which will give a man breasts that can get as big as a B cup. Male lactation is clinically possible and provokes interesting questions about what parenthood means in the 21st century. Lactation consultant Catherine Fisher told Men's Health. Yes, theoretically, men can lactate. But the only times it happens is when they have some weird disorder going on. It's not natural. It's not something we're supposed to do. And there's no proof that the milk that comes out is in any way healthy. The pump would then stimulate the man's nipples, allowing for breastfeeding. Or, there's always formula. Yeah. Okay. Ladies in the audience, press 1 if you'd like your man to have nice big old titties to feed your baby. And press 2 if you'd rather use formula if that was the only choice. I don't understand this. The part I don't understand is why she doesn't understand why couples wouldn't use this. I don't know a lady out there who's ever thought my man would be perfect if he just had B cups.
We could share lingerie.
Leaking B cups.
Ew.
The fuck is wrong with people? Look, and look, if you're going to be one of those people who uses this, more power to you, but I'm going to judge.
I'm just picturing some construction workers like, hey, boss, I need to milk my man boobs real quick before I go back up there and install some I-beams.
I need to use the office. I don't feel comfortable doing it out here. Thank you, James Colley. Holy hell, Batman. Why in the fuck is this a thing? Because there's women out there who believe that men should be the ones. They feel cheated by biology. They really do. And so what they want to do is turn men into women's.
Here's a little. Sorry.
So how do you do that? Give them milky titties. What were you going to say, Jack?
I was just going to give out a pro tip. Life's not fair.
No.
Yep, it never will be. Deal with it, be it a grown up. And
now you sound like my mom.
I sound like my mom now.
My mom
You're disowned
all the time. That's not fair. Life isn't fair. Like, fuck. There is no way to come back from that.
Because it's true. And the sooner you accept that, the happier you're going to be in life. Because sometimes shit's just going to happen. You don't have to like it. You just got to work your way through it and move on with your life. Life is hard. Suck it up, you bunch of Nancys.
Yes. Preach it.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Hang on. Y'all talk for a second. I got to check this window.
Hey, Dax.
Yes.
Take a look at what I put in group chat. and look at all it is just a picture of the product box. Isn't it? It looks like the Red Ryder booby gun.
I'm so happy.
I figured that would make you extremely happy.
Oh, it's great. I kind of want to buy one.
I know, just to have it around the house.
I'd get it by Friday.
I know. That's the thing. I haven't read the reviews yet because it was too painful once I saw it.
It's got a lot of 5 stars, 59%.
Oh my God, but it's got to be joke reviews. It's got to be.
Oh, yeah. Best gag gift ever. Bought for my son for Father's Day. Blah, blah, blah.
Mr. Milker.
A Virginia woman gets 40 years for producing child porn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we have our dick of the day from Massive Dynamic.
Yeah, okay. Loading that up.
Where were they from? I need to know where they're
Virginia.
from. Well, no, it's a rather large state.
No, it's not.
Yes.
All right. What's the name?
Christine Alice Slayman.
Really?
Yeah.
Slayman or Slumman?
Slayman.
Wow. All right.
A Virginia woman will spend 40 years in federal prison for sexual abuse videos involving a 6-year-old boy.
Damn.
I'm done.
Yep.
Go to hell. Burn in hell, you nasty bitch.
Probably going to win Dick of whatever week or whatever you do.
Oh, yeah. She's probably Dick of the month. That's going to be hard to overcome, lady.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot to beat that. Not that I want to see anything worse than that, to be honest.
This one also is from Massive. Maine man linked to at least 4 marriages is arrested after missing a hearing on bigamy charges.
Was he getting married at the time?
I don't know. A Maine man facing bigamy charges for allegedly being married to at least 4 women was arrested in Ohio last week after skipping out on a scheduled court appearance in New Hampshire, authorities said. Michael Middleton, 43, is accused of marrying a New Hampshire woman while also being married to one woman in Georgia, another in Alabama. A 4th woman claiming to be married to him came forward Monday, the New York Post reported. Jesus fuck, dude. Authorities say Middleton was already married to Catherine, 2 other people when he got married. The 3 wives found out about each other, with Grant having tried to track Middleton down for years to have their marriage annulled. Oh, God.
This is just a bunch of polyamory bigotry. This is, come on. It's 2019, people.
Yeah, we need to get rid of bigamy laws, frankly. We really do.
I mean, seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah.
If we're going with the consenting adult rule, bigamy and incest charges need to go away.
bigamy rules actually are more for tax reasons, I would think, or for financial reasons. Because if you have 7 wives and you're the only one with a job because you're Mormon, all those women go on welfare then.
Sure, it happens.
Yeah.
They had that guy in Australia, didn't they? They had a whole TV series about that dude.
Yeah, they had sister wives in Utah, and I think they got busted for welfare fraud.
I don't care. If some dude wants to have that many women bitching at him constantly, that's his business.
Oh, and when they sync up, oh
no
man.
Shit, man.
Yeah, but
you know
they're
what
not
that
all in the
house would
same house,
smell
man.
like?
Like the guy got on the run, man. He didn't have him in the same house at the same time.
Well, this guy was smart. He spread them out. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
I'll see you in a couple months.
Yeah, you know, I got my other family to go look at right now. So
you don't want your TV show going from TLC to Investigation Discovery.
Exactly. Get rid of him so that man could have married them all, brought them into one household. He was just trying to do the right thing by him. He met these women. He loved them all. He loved them all the same. Except for he didn't want to be with any of them. Holy fuck. Malenor? Am I close? Malenor? Anyway,
Malenor, probably.
Yogurt and beer for the monkey. Joking, go Pepsi. Thank you. Somebody knows me.
But not Dr. Pepper?
No, I'm the Pepsi. Diet Pepsi is all I drink, man. Diet Pepsi and occasionally water and milk.
You ever drink Pepsi Max?
Once. I wasn't a huge fan, but that's because it tastes like regular Pepsi.
And they changed the flavor a little bit, so it kind of tastes more like Diet Pepsi nowadays.
Yeah, I just can't take the regular flavors anymore after I've been away from them so long.
Regular Coke is fine. Diet Coke is ass. Diet Pepsi is great. Regular Pepsi is sugar water.
I find myself liking the diet taste more, not because I'm a big guy who thinks it'll help, because that's a lie, because aspartame is not good for you. I just tend to like the flavor better.
Actually, they've started using Splenda.
Ebony, no, I do not like chicken ramen.
Oh, we're not talking about ramen.
Ramen is good for you. Shh, just let it happen.
Aspartame is better for you than ramen, but I still have them both.
Hey,
just let it happen.
Aspartame's not dangerous, by the way.
Look, I eat my ramen while drinking my Diet Pepsi because I don't care about my body anymore.
The aspartame stuffed Dax was a lie, by the way.
Good.
From Frosted Glass, we have Esquire criticized for white American boy cover during Black History Month.
Oh, God, that fucking shit's all over Twitter. It's so annoying.
For the March issue, you twat waffles.
But it came out already. And it's got a white boy.
Magazines work.
Hey, it's got a white boy on the cover. I didn't do it. They did.
We don't want no filthy cocks on the cover.
This guy looks like he eats ramen, for fuck's sake. He should be on the cover.
It's more about him being white than it is anything. Like you want to go smell some real fucking like hate that's just being aired in public because I can do it and I know it's permissible. Go read what people are saying about that fucking Esquire cover. Fucking white people fuck every fucking buddy over and them fucking bastards are on the flag. It's unbelievable. Like holy
real quick
shit.
Daxy Poo.
Yes.
Check your Streamlabs. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Check my Streamlabs.
No, that was the whole thing. Like, it's just unbelievable amounts of fucking vitriol being aired. And it's like, how do you fucking not think you're a fucking racist talking like this? It's because I'm talking about fucking them honkies. And it's like,
because it's not racist. They're actually pushing that narrative so hard these days. Nick Cannon was just in the news. He's finally come out. We have a black man who's come out and called out Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel and the skinny crazy bitch. What's her name? Sarah Silverman.
For what?
For blackface.
Oh.
I mean, if they're going to punish, they should punish in a big blanket.
Well, yes and no, because he also says that in what's it? The movie White Chicks.
Yeah,
that's not racist. Because you can't be racist against white people.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what racism means.
So yeah, he's like, Jimmy Kimmel's wrong. Like, cool. Jimmy Fallon's wrong. Cool. Sarah Silverman's wrong. Cool. You can't be racist against white people. I'm not sure that's true.
Yeah.
So
I'm fairly certain it can be.
does this mean my Al Jolson tribute channel is going to get taken down?
In a heartbeat.
Monkey, you know Decode from Minions, Magato?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Salty Shaker. He's using Rachel Talley, I think now is his name. He went after the Esquire people over that very trope of the white guy on the and somebody came at him and is like, look, white girl.
Oh.
Wow.
So he took a nice close-up of his arm and sent it to him and said, wrong. I mean, it was like, yeah, sorry, man, but you swung and you missed. I'm surprised that he wasn't called Becky.
Becky.
Yeah, because and on top of it, Esquire has an article posted yesterday on their Twitter about blackface being a rite of passage.
What?
For white people.
Okay. I
have never worn blackface.
I mean, now I kind of want to. If it's a rite of passage, I got to do it, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I graduated from college a year before Ralph Northam. I never wore blackface ever.
I've never had a need to. If I ever did it, it would be for a costume. It wouldn't be, like the Michael Jackson thing. I can actually give him that one because, I mean, if it was part of a costume, it makes sense.
Sure.
God damn you, Jack.
Before you start yelling at Jack, thank you, Bubba Hotep. You donated a $5 saying, what is everyone's favorite comic book arc?
Favorite comic book arc.
Secret Wars 1.
Oh, Jack.
I don't know. Real quick, thank you, James Colley. With that reasoning, all the Jews were black. Don't get started on the how can you be racist and ignore the rest of the world, because there's no answers for that. And thank you, Blind Press. Have some money to celebrate my return to life. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better.
Yeah, no kidding.
So Polly, Jack, I'm sure you guys have answers for that. What's your favorite comic book arc?
I would go with either Kraven's Last Hunt,
Ooh, good one.
which was a Spider-Man one, or the original Secret Wars.
That's what I said, Secret Wars.
Yeah. I'm sure there's others. There's so many good ones out there from the past, not modern times.
Yeah, 90s is just too good.
My favorite is the Black Panther movie.
Nah, fuck yourself.
Just
I'd rather listen to you talk about ramen than lie about how much you like Black Panther.
Actually, I didn't hate Black Panther, but ramen is so good. You know what I'm going to do when we're done with this?
You're going to eat a big bowl of ramen.
I am. I'm going to go make 2 packs, and I'm going to eat both of them.
Yep.
2-pack, call back.
That's what I eat, man. 2 packs at a time, because that's how you have to, because otherwise you feel like a little Asian girl and you're still hungry.
Wait, was Harris listening to 2-pack?
That's how boomers say Tupac.
Yeah. I expected Prospero to say something, but thanks.
I know. She's just sitting there going, I'm going to kill him.
I'm already out of the will. What do I give a shit
I
anymore?
cut him out of the will. I don't need to kill him.
Thank you, Bubba Hotep. Oh, so the reason I haven't got my white privilege check is because I haven't done blackface yet. Yes, exactly.
Yep.
You got to do that first.
And our governor's going to read Roots to get woke. Hand to God. He met with, in quotes, community leaders, as you know. And he's going to read Roots.
Hey,
and, yeah.
All Ilhan Omar had to do was go talk to some Jews, and she learned that being anti-Semitic is bad.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Did you see that tweet from Ocasio-Cortez? Oh, fuck. Where's that at? Oh, God.
Oh, God. I should have gone to bed 10 hours ago. This is too much information.
Here's unlike this president, Representative Ilhan from Minnesota, that her Twitter handle, demonstrated a capacity to acknowledge pain and apologize. Use the opportunity to learn about history of anti-Semitism and grow from it while clarifying her stance. Yeah, she still hates the Jewish lobby, by the way. This is the part that I love. I'm also inspired by Jewish leadership who brought her in, not pushed her out, to heal.
Oh.
She just wanted to hang out with the Heimies for a while, and she was fine.
Jesse Jackson gave her the primer on Jaime Town.
Jaime Town, yeah.
Won't
Hi,
you take
baby.
me too?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I love you.
Is it Monkey in the Morning?
This is Monkey in the Morning. You want to say hi to the audience?
Good morning, chat.
Hey.
You wanna say
Good
hi
morning,
to
Lady
Jax
Monkey.
and Jack and Polly and Prospero?
Good morning, Dan.
Good morning.
And
Jack,
Jack. and
Polly,
Polly, and
Prospero.
Prospero.
There you go.
Could you tell my co-conspirator to put some serious consideration into what I asked her to do?
Dax says, will you put some serious consideration into what he asked you to do?
Have a slight consideration.
And I would like you to pull your dress up so I can see that boob.
Ooh.
Why not?
No.
Nobody else can see it. There's no camera.
He says, activating his camera.
I'm a proper lady. I don't do things like that.
I know what you've done. You ain't no proper lady.
Whoa.
If you were a proper lady, we wouldn't be married.
Oh.
I love you. Anyhow, hi guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the Heimies cured Ilhan of her horrible anti-Semitism.
Demonetized.
Yeah, like I was getting monetized anyway.
Yeah, no kidding.
Chat is my monetization. You guys are wonderful, and I love you for it. That is a good time to remind you that Monkey in the Morning is brought to you by me and my need for ramen. But there's also these 4 great people on the panel with me who are awesome, and support them as well where you can find them. Jack has his own channel, but he hangs out with Polly on his sometimes. Dax has a channel, but hangs out with me sometimes. Polly has his own channel, but doesn't hang out unless he, his robe is pressed. And Prospero can be found on the Minions of the Zoo many nights, and she's all over the place hanging out with a lot of us. So make sure you support these guys. They're great.
Thank you.
You can't press silk. Fuck.
You can steam it though.
You can steam the wrinkles out of it. Press it? No, that's a bad idea.
Speaking of a steamy bitch.
Nice transition.
Biology teacher, 40, gave her 15-year-old former student 9 beers and drank several bottles of wine before having sex with the boy at her home.
Sure, as you do. Jesus Christ.
That much booze, I'm surprised he could get it up.
She's not even that bad looking that she had to get him all drunk first.
Johnny, how can you get the nerve?
Thank you, Johnny. Waiting for that first anti-Semitic slip up. That's coming soon. I would love it. It would make my day if she accidentally called Jews Heimies.
She looks like the type that'll drop the K word.
Be careful.
Yeah.
No, they're going to put the Sheeny curse on her, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a given.
Somebody email Ilhan Omar and tell her that Jews actually prefer to be called Heimies. Please. A Kentucky teacher has been accused of having sex with a former middle school student after plying him with alcohol at her home across state lines in Indiana.
Nice.
You took him across state lines too, you dirty bitch.
That makes it a federal crime.
Oh my God. Amy Hamilton, 40 of Corydon, Indiana, turned herself into police custody on Monday and was charged with 1 count of sexual misconduct with a minor and 1 count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Police. Hang on. My brain needs to catch up with my mouth. Sorry, guys. Police launched an investigation into Hamilton, who has taught biology at Oldham. Hey, maybe there's just a biology lesson. At Oldham County High School in Kentucky since December 2017, after receiving a tip in January about suspected inappropriate conduct. According to investigators, Hamilton used to work at Stuart Pepper Middle School in Brandenburg. Why do they throw names at me? They know they fucked me up. Stop it. In Brandenburg, Kentucky, where she first met the victim years prior. The pair have kept in touch via text message.
Groomed him.
On March 2nd, Hamilton's former student, then aged 15, was staying at her home in Corydon when the alleged sexual encounter took place. Where was his mom and dad?
Why was he staying with a teacher?
Charging documents allege that Hamilton offered the underage boy 9 beers and drank multiple bottles of wine. Whew. When interviewed by police, the teenager said it was he who had initiated physical contact earlier in the day. Doesn't matter, dickhead. It's her. She's the adult. She's supposed to say no.
Well, he did say just the tip.
Just a tip.
Shit. But at the time, the teacher turned down his advances. As the evening and the alcohol consumption progressed, Hamilton reinitiated the encounter and led the 15-year-old boy to the bedroom to have sex. Hamilton later admitted the boy spent the night at her home, but she denied plying him with alcohol or having sex with him. However, when police combed through the contents of the teen's phone, they reportedly discovered text message exchanges between him and his former teacher, suggesting the two had had an intimate relationship. If convicted of the sexual misconduct count, which is a felony, Hamilton could face up to 12 years in prison, which, by the way, is about the time she met the boy, about the age she met the boy. I added that last part. But it's true. You dirty bitch. You dirty, nasty bitch.
That's lowballing charges. Because
that is way lowballed, man.
Yeah, she groomed him and she raped him.
She took him across state lines. That is that's a fucking felony.
Yes, it is. Especially for purpose of immoral act.
Not for a woman. Same way women
Not
can't
for
be
a
charged.
woman. Hey, let's hashtag past the 25th, y'all. Please pass that 25th, because women's gonna be like, wait, that ain't what we were told.
That's not what's gonna happen.
President Macron's wife did the same thing. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And now she's the president's wife.
Why are all these teachers fucking their little kids' students?
And where was I?
Dax.
What?
No, it's true. Look, as a young man, I would have banged the fuck out of my teachers. That's why we count on the adults to say no.
Yeah,
Whoa.
hit us with the rolled up newspaper and say, wait.
You got to specify your female teachers.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean, nowadays you really don't, but...
Ramen, real quick, what is the 25th? That is the Equal Rights Amendment that's supposed to make women equal to men, and it's going to make them realize they already have advantages over men.
Yeah, I can't wait for their selective service notices to come in the mail.
Yeah, and Dex says, Monkey, how old was she? She was 40. So when she met the boy, she was 37-ish, and he was 13-ish.
Does she have kids?
It didn't say. It didn't say if she was married or anything. I'm assuming she's not married if she had the boy stay at her home and bang her in her own bed.
Yeah, I bet she's got Blonde's disease. She's all mad. It's all dry up there. And
I don't know, man. Zero Burn, thank you so much. So yeah, I'm from Virginia, and I'm ashamed of my entire state leadership. Being from Southwest Virginia, we voted red in the governor's race, but Northern Virginia messed it up. Need to redraw districts.
Northern Virginia is a cesspit. It is a hive of scum and villainy.
Sadly, redrawing districts won't change that because it's statewide.
Yeah.
The only thing that would do is change your house, or well, your assembly is what you guys call it. And right now, you want your assembly to stay how it is, because that kept y'all from passing a law that made it so you could abort a child during labor over the mother's mental health. So hold tight to them districts for the moment.
Yeah, thank God for that coin toss, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because
oh God. Jack, Polly, Dax, and I'm assuming probably Prospero, you like movies, right?
Love them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Have you all seen the movie Soul Man?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
It's a great movie. C. Thomas Howell, Ray Dong Chong. Oh man,
James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in there too. Yeah.
How do you forget?
Because I think when I think of that movie, the things I think of is her, of course,
Yes.
Ray, and the two white guys that keep telling the racist jokes. Those are the two things that pop in my mind. So yesterday, Alyssa Milano, she treated us to some truth, y'all.
Oh boy,
shit.
She gave us some truth. And it's all about blackface. It's about that whole blackface thing. Have you guys seen the clip going around from Give Me a Break?
No.
There was an episode of Give Me a Break in 1984. Here's Alyssa's tweet. It says, this clip was from Give Me a Break. This episode aired in 1984. It gives you a snapshot of where we were on racism and blackface during this time.
Oh my God.
There was no way any human being in the 1980s didn't realize blackface was disgusting. There's just no way. This clip is from 1984. Soul Man came out in 1986. 2 years after.
Anybody remember Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got in trouble for that, though.
He did.
This clip from Give Me a Break, it was one of those Hallmark moments TVs used to have on a special episode of Blossom. And it was one of those things that raises awareness. It's not one of those things that was, I mean, completely like nobody ever did it. They made a fucking movie about it 2 years later, you stupid bitch. And the movie, like I said, it opened at number 3 at the box office. There were 2 bigger comedies that were out at the time, and I forget what they were. But yeah, I mean, it's not like this movie was like, I can't watch that. There's a dude in blackface in it. That shit didn't get more, what's the word I'm looking for here? Shunned until the mid 90s. That's when people were like, no. And actually, you know, the Ted Danson thing, that's the first time I really remember somebody getting absolutely just beaten up for it. And it's because he went full Sambo.
yeah.
It wasn't like he actually tried to look black. He went Sambo on it. So, Alyssa, as cute as you are, shut up. You're an idiot. I hate when people try to retell history, especially when it's history that I lived through. And she's my age, so bitch, don't pretend that because you saw something on the internet, suddenly you remember the 80s different than they actually were. And granted, you were probably coked up as a child at the time, but still. No one cared. That's where we were at racism. Yeah, exactly. Nobody cared. Shut up. You know what's also interesting about that clip?
Shaken child syndrome?
No. There is the shaken child syndrome in it. But this is where we were with racism. Nell Carter on national television in 1984 dropped an N-bomb. No bleeping, no nothing. Just like, you might as well have said niggers, what she says. And like, you can't get away with that on TV no more.
You couldn't really get away with it then either.
She did.
Yeah, you can. Don Lemon says nigger all the time. That's
on cable news.
Well, okay,
That's
but
cable.
wait, is CNN always cable?
No, but his show is.
I hate the flagrant way that he uses it. It's like, I can get away with this. And he does, man. Just with it's so blatant and like almost like he's doing edgy boy humor, but he's trying to come across like he's not. It's like,
oh yeah.
It frustrates me to listen to that guy just dropping N-bombs over and over again. And like, he'll say, oh, well, that's like, you know, if somebody were to call me a nerd. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're just saying it to
I want to know what happened the night that he went home after he just shit all over white people. Because his husband's a white dude.
Oh,
his husband apologized to him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he went along with it, and it's like, you know, I'm sorry, dear, or whatever.
Do you think they went into the bedroom like, take it, honky?
Probably.
Pretty
I
sure
don't like
that's
to
a regular
speculate on
feature.
what he's doing in the bedroom. That's just
smacking that ass. Take it, honky. Come on. Bad honky.
Well, that's Okay, I thought I had problems with Squeal Like a Piggy, but all right, new nightmares. That's great.
Bad honky. Real quick, thank you, James Colley. Because in the 80s, we had thick skin and could take a motherfucking joke. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Don Lemon has been in search of the black hole forever.
He should just put a mirror behind himself and look at it, bent over.
Take it, honky. I need that on my sound bar. I wanted to talk about something. You guys, I had to step away during Dax's show for a minute, and you guys were just starting to talk about Blazing Saddles and how it couldn't be made now. And Dax, I think it was you who said that's a shame too, because we need that right now.
Yep.
Sanguine, thank you. So remember I have Streamlabs. I have a why didn't that I have the alert box up, so it should have told me. I'm so sorry, Sanguine. Sanguine, thank you. Shit, she did all of that and just got those 2 week ass charges, no statutory rape. What turned them down? Because he was too sober at the time and she was just jonesing for drunken teenage dick. Nah, my teachers were all hagged, so not one. Oh, excuse me. Not a one prime to screw. Fuck.
Wow.
It's almost like I've never read words before. This is how AOC reads bills in Congress.
Like that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, thank you so much, Sanguine. And I'm sorry, I don't know why it didn't ding. It dinged for every other fucking thing I've got today, but the ones I can see. I hate when shit does it. Streamlabs, fix your shit.
Well, that's the trick right there. It just proves you got to get glasses.
Well, no, I can see it right there, and if it doesn't match up with the super chat I see, then I go over to Streamlabs. It works out well for me. But Lady Monkey, the trick is, would Monkey allow it?
You pay no attention to what we're talking about. Shut up.
Thank you, Dorky. See, this one's not over here. It's over there, and that one. Streamlabs, fix your shit. Thank you, Dorky. Alyssa Milano was actually raised in a cult. Just another fact you can Google on. I have no doubt she doesn't remember the 80s as they are, no matter if she was in a cult or was just growing up in Hollywood, because those kids, they grow up fucked up.
I wonder how many drugs she took.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, I can kind of get it, but don't try to rewrite the fucking history I was there for. But anyway, about Blazing Saddles, you know what movie we really need right now? We need an airplane, because as good as Blazing Saddles is, the only thing it really challenged was racial issues, where Airplane challenged all kinds of shit. They made jokes about Jews, about blacks, about whites. They made fucking pedophile jokes in that fucking movie.
Oh my
You ever
God.
seen a grown man naked?
Yeah.
You like gladiator movies?
like gladiator
Yeah, the gladiator movies one is
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
I mean, it was one of the brothers who, because there's the two brothers and then Abrams, the Zucker brothers. One of them, I think, said it was the movie that should have offended everyone and offended no one.
Mm-hmm.
They just fucking insulted everything, and everybody just laughed at it, and everybody agrees it's just a fucking funny movie. And that's the kind of thing we need right now. Like I said, as much as I love Blazing Saddles, and I would like, something like that to come along again, we need another Airplane. We need something that just pokes fun at all of us at once. Johnny Hellcat, thank you. Don Lemon and his husband role play by Lemon dressing up as a plantation owner and his husband as a slave.
Oh no!
I wouldn't doubt it.
Take that, honky.
Stop it, Monkey. Jeez.
Take it, honky. Shh, Polly.
I will not.
Take it, honky.
It's the only time you'd hear someone say, yes, Mezza.
Look, there's two things I love in this world. It's honky and my family. Those are two things I love in this world. And honky is something I'm allowed to say because I am one.
There you go. Oh, it's yes.
I think it's the best racial slur. I really do. Because it's just kind of a noise.
Well, I'm a dusty ass cracker, so
I like honky.
I'm sticking with Caucasoid Hellhound because I think that sounds awesome.
It does.
I've always been fond of Peckerwood personally.
Peckerwood's kind of good too.
Peckerwood's
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
That sounds like some sort of like swamp disease. Like something like, when you get that moss between your toes in Vietnam, you're like, oh, I got some peckerwood.
A lot of people think one at the bottom. That's okay.
Here's another video I want to share with you guys. I can't play it, but take a look at that. It's fucking awesome. James Colley, thank you. Lemon is a bottom. I don't know if he is or not. Maybe that was his. Maybe he was trying to assert himself that week. Take it, Hunky. That's what I'm gonna say next time me and Lady Monkey are going at it. Like, take it, Hunky.
You wouldn't be wrong.
And there's nothing anybody can do to stop me because it's not racist.
Wait, little bros in chat.
Hey, Weebs. Well, I didn't see her come in. Where's she at?
It's right above your Twitter post.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Cave Beast. No, I'm a hunky.
Let's see. I threw a link. Oops, sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Throw your link in there. What?
This is for Lethal Weapon 5.
Oh, are they making
a fifth
that
movie? I know they were making a series
they
didn't already.
I heard they talked.
No, it's the one made on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And plus, Fred Sanford always called people honky, and I love Sanford and Son. I
want to watch that.
That was based on a British series.
It was so good, man. Just some of the humor they got away with. Everybody talking about shows like Archie Bunker, which what was it originally? All in the Family, and then went on to Archie Bunker. Married with Children. All these ones you couldn't make. You could not get away with a Sanford and Son right now.
No.
Weebo, you're a Becky, and you'll like it.
Chico and the Man would be the same way.
Oh yeah. There's lots of back when we had our racism out in front. God damn it.
Well, we're taking the piss out of it because that's how people were acclimating to not giving a shit.
Yeah, but now if you start doing something, this is trying to normalize hate.
You're trying to, why you want to be all hateful?
We've moved so far. Alyssa Milano told us so.
She dead.
Well, the thing is we had gotten past it and we'd reached a pretty good, comfortable plane, and that screwed up somebody's strategy.
Yeah, we had to have the racism because if we didn't, then people might get along.
Yeah, and we know who was mostly responsible for that.
Yeah, it was liberals.
The DNC, it's their modus operandi.
Lindsay likes my Valley Girl voice.
Yeah. I think we all know who really brought the Klan down, though. Put that final nail in the coffin. That was Superman. I'm not even fucking kidding. There's a link to a book on the matter.
Excuse me. I saw the Klan at the State of the Union address.
Yeah, well, I meant the historical Klan.
Oh, that's the original Klan.
That's the funniest damn meme to ever come out of a State of the Union address.
This is Klan 2. Yeah, did you see so many people or so many liberal journalists pissed off about that? It made me happy.
It was like, well, y'all shouldn't dressed up in white then. I mean, why didn't you dress up in red and be?
We're the suffragettes. You don't look anything like the suffragettes, but we are.
They should have marched into Bowie's suffragette city. It would have been perfect.
They should have just dressed normal.
They should have bombed a racetrack like the real suffragettes did.
Well, you notice Cinema did. And it's very difficult to tell whether the woman next to Cinema, when she jumped up and applauded something Trump said, but it looks like the woman said, "Watch your ass."
Oh, yes, she did.
Yeah, I mean, and Cinema looked at her and just kept applauding, and she was not dressed in white. And I was like, yep, that's how you get elected in Arizona.
I wonder what Ocasio-Cortez would have wore if they didn't have this white thing. I have a feeling she would have shown up in like a Hollywood ball gown.
Oh yeah, I was fully expecting some website, and it being all over Twitter. I didn't see it though. Somebody going, and she's wearing like, like Chanel, and I was expecting like a head to toe red carpet style evaluation of her necklace and her very tasteful pearl earrings, and
She would have dressed up like Donkey from Shrek.
Donkey.
She's always dressed up like that. I get offended because people call her a horse. She is not a horse.
She's
That
not.
is a donkey.
She's way too little to be a horse.
Klansmen look like overly polished penis.
No,
I don't know if that's true, but I approve that message.
Yes. They look like albino pencils.
This came from the Democratic parody account. Happy anniversary to Ilham and Ahmed Elmi, I guess is their last name. From brother and sister to husband and wife, back to brother and sister. Such a beautiful journey.
Jesus Christ. Guys, I still can't get over that. That's like, that should be destruction. Like complete, absolute political destruction. But like, that's supposed to be political kryptonite.
All cultures are beautiful.
Her brother. You're just glad, or just be glad she didn't marry her like 4 times older than her uncle when she was 9.
Ouch.
Did you like my Twitter?
It would have been very traditional. It was.
It's not like it's in the book or anything.
Wow.
Did you like my Twitter comment on that one, Monkey?
I don't think I saw it.
Wakanda forever?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did like that. Yeah, see, when people ask me about comments, you have to let me know what it is because, you know, my brain. I thought the suffragettes were racist. They were, Weibo.
That's blew shit up on a regular basis.
They were very racist. That's why there's no black ones with all them white honkies. Honky. Take it, honky.
And they were eugenicists.
Hate facts.
we shushed at the same time. That was great. I was like, I'm hearing an echo in my head.
This one's for you, Polly.
Oh.
On an article titled Trump expected to declare national emergency according to Lindsey Graham from the Hill Reporter, Ed Krasenstein wrote, I knew this was coming. We've only been being told about it for 2 fucking months.
I love Krasenstein. He just flops around like a fish on shore. It's great.
But he's Miss Cleo all the fucking sudden.
I know.
What I mean.
He's dead?
Yeah.
If only.
The amazing Krestenstein, this guy. He's just like
Krestenstein.
That's perfect.
That was beautiful. Oh, man.
I know old things that happened before I was born.
So there's a lot of people in the chat that going, what?
Yeah,
what?
Okay. Johnny Carson did this thing. Amazing Creston. Thank
yes.
You. Yeah,
he's a real guy.
Dorky, I'm sorry, it didn't notify me again. Dorko, thank you. Dax loves my Valley Girl voice.
Her Valley Girl voice is awesome.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Dax.
Doing it
Whoever
again.
was talking.
Polly was.
Who did I cut off?
Polly.
Polly, will you speak?
I will. Would you
Do it, honky.
I told you I prefer Peckerwood. Quit misracing me.
Do it, Peckerwood.
All right, Peckerwood. Kreskin was a real guy, not just a character that.
Oh, really? He was making fun
Johnny
of like a real dude.
Funny.
The Amazing Kreskin, yes.
Mm.
There was an entire game out in the 60s called Kreskin's ESP.
So he wasn't like a magician, just prestidigitation. He was an actual like.
No, he was not quite as weird as Uri Geller.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, there was a real guy named Kreskin.
Oh,
He was no Howard Thurston.
That little bit that Johnny did, it's a funny shtick. I'm gonna like say something and then open it up and read what it was supposed to be. That's a great way for comedians to be able to work. That's funny as fuck.
A couple of things. Shiograth says, is it honkies or honkies? Either with a Y or an IE. I always go with the IES. Just because that's what English teaches.
But the way you're saying it is with like HUUNKIES.
Well, you got to say hunky. Because if you go down to like deep black South, that's how they say it, hunky.
Polly, just because you don't speak jive doesn't mean monkey can't.
Oh, God. An airplane, I'm speaking
Barbara
jive.
Barbara Billingsley. That was a great Beaver Cleaver's mom.
Oh, and they got her to come. Stupid Jack don't mean no anyhow. Like it was just that was Anyway.
Anchorage says they got their Steam account hacked by a Russian hacker. That sucks. Can you get it back? Contact them.
Dude, it's what happened to my Twitch.
Yeah.
Hey, Monkey. Remember Remember the underrated Airplane 2 when they brought back the two Soul Brothers to be fucking witnesses in court?
Oh yeah.
They've got the guy doing the court stenographer, and he's got the sunglasses on doing the Stevie Wonder impression. Because it's just, every time someone mentions Airplane, I'm like, guys, go watch Airplane 2. Like, it's not as good as Airplane 1, but it is a fuking righteous sequel in every way. You know?
I went to a premiere of that and got a complimentary Airplane 2 barf bag. it was absolutely great. They just had this promo pack, and it was one of the Airplane barf bags.
To the women who say men are only interested in one thing, have you ever considered being more interesting? Damn, Shio.
You too, brother.
I like it.
That's a harsh honky right there. I don't know the Shio honky.
I just finished. Who wants a sneak preview of the thumbnail for tomorrow, which is Valentine's Day?
Oh, let's see.
Did I already show you, Jack?
Today's Wednesday, Polly.
Yeah, okay. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, right?
Well, I was going to do a Valentine's Day themed one, the closest show that we have, which is
you'll go into Valentine's Day on the East Coast because we know you never start on time.
Anyway,
do it, Hunky.
There it is in all its glory.
Okay.
Whoa!
Damn.
Whoa.
Hello, Emma.
Wait. Why she got a bulge?
Because like. She wears that's Emma Frost. She wears really tight clothes. That's like the I'll say that's the vulva bulge, man.
That's her camel toe monkey.
She got some big lips.
Yeah, Greg Horn knows how to draw a woman. That's a Greg Horn original, and I love it. She's burning a Valentine. Come on, that's sexy as fuck.
Oh, it's a good picture. I just was drawn to the bulge. I'm like, wait.
I was drawn to the bulge. Ranting Monkey 2019.
Look, when I see a beautiful woman with her legs open, that's where I go, to the middle.
I'm a little concerned about the umbilical hernia.
No, that's part of the costume.
What, you mean right here?
Yeah.
Well, it's because she's leaning over. It's like a snap that actually lays down. It's got an X on it because for a while she was with the X-Men. Like well, what? That's what it is. It's so in any case,
Monkey's looking at the bulge. I'm looking at the umbilical hernia.
Thank you, Citron. Check Twitter. Monkey got a vid you'll rage at. I don't know if I should take that as a nice thing or a bad thing.
Lady Monkey got a good laugh out of the vulva bulge. That's something. I'll take that as a win. What I will put is the link to my channel, and you can find that is the thumbnail for today's stream with Jack Inquisitor and I. We'll be going all sorts of stories that aren't about love, because comics have been full of people throwing insults and curses and shit at each other. So I thought I'd make at least part of it loving, damn it. And that woman looks like she's down for some love.
Citron, I'm not seeing anything, bud.
If only she was Asian.
Oh, actually, Cynical Lindsay's in chat, and she will be our special guest if everything works out tomorrow. So that'll be awesome for her to be there.
Cool.
Yeah.
You should have me on sometime.
I agree. Unfortunately, we overlap with you. And we want Scribe on too. And Scribe
he was talking. He was talking last night saying he wanted to be on.
Sweet.
How often do you actually overlap? I mean, seriously.
Well, it does happen. It does happen. It's
on Wednesdays he'd overlap with me anyway, because after the show we go on to the open server. So
correct me if I'm wrong, but like Scribe gets up at the crack of dawn, so he's off to bed more or less right after Lords of the Night, right?
He is. Yeah, he gets up at like 4:30 in the morning his time.
Okay,
we'll
just do one-offs. It's cool.
Yeah, we'll have to do like a Sunday one where we can have you guys on.
Sunday's my long day to stream. I could do like a Tuesday or Wednesday after our show, or not Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. Those are my open days. So
yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But by the way, like this just is. I just want to talk about Anthony Vogel. I heard about the swatting incident of Peter Samedi. Yeah, absolutely, I did. Fucking a small monkey and everyone else. We're going to talk about this in like more detail tomorrow. Hopefully, more details will come about. But Peter Samedi, who's like the coolest laid back guy in the world, it's a small comic publishing company called Alterna Comics. This guy has put up with so much shit from SJWs in the business. He's put up with so much unbelievable amounts of crap and handled it pretty well overall. Somebody fucking swatted him last night when he was in the middle of a stream.
Damn.
Called the cops, claimed to be him, and said, what, I just stabbed my wife or something like that and I'm suicidal or whatever. So cops show up at his house pointing guns at him.
Why?
Because
Why would somebody do this to him?
Because he's remained neutral on the Comicsgate situation and said that nobody that works for him should be mass blocking, chain blocks, and all that on Twitter. He wants people to promote their work. And that pissed off a lot of creators who use block bots. And he's gotten shit for it ever since. And he's really been kind of middle of the road on the whole thing. Doesn't really want to pick sides. He just wants to sell comics. He's a super nice guy.
But, fuck.
Yeah, somebody tried to get him killed.
C-Tron, this is not a very nice thing to send me. You're right. That's going to raise my blood pressure.
Can you send it to me then?
Kids meet someone who's had an abortion.
Kids meet someone who's had an abortion.
Oh, my God.
I didn't mean to jump your story there. Are you guys going to be talking about that tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we will be. We will be.
Okay.
Am I still like presenting here, Monkey?
Are you?
Or is my
Oh yeah, you are. Stop.
I don't know. Are you bent over?
Take it, Hunky.
We can talk about Robbie Rodriguez sending out pictures of his butthole if you want to talk about people presenting.
Oh God, no.
No? Okay.
No butthole.
They didn't find Malaysia flight 370. I'm sorry.
Thank you, old grouchy gamer. I missed part of the stream. Who was beating their burrito? Not their burrito.
Oh,
they
God.
beat somebody with the burrito.
For the second time.
For the second time in like 2 months, 2 weeks, something like that.
So
this
good.
dude threw a burrito at his woman. Lady Monkey says, unlock the screen. Don't you tell me what to do. Not when people are watching. Around here, I kind of pretend I'm in charge, honey.
I mean, what?
I mean, man, she's mean. Guys, we're gonna wrap this up here. So chat, thank you guys for coming. Thank you so much for the donations. I can't tell you how much I appreciate them. And thank you just for stopping by and watching and liking. Did they like the stream today?
They better have. I mean, we've got
likes we got?
67 out of 172 watching.
Okay, so no, they didn't like the stream, but so thank you to those of you who did like the stream, and thank you for supporting all of us. We're gonna start with Jack today. Jack, anything you'd like to pimp out?
I'm gonna be on with Polydub later tonight, and here's my channel link. So yeah, that's it.
Dax, anything you'd like to pimp?
Just that when neither Bear nor Monkey seem to be streaming around our normal times, I probably will be streaming in their stead. So make sure you subscribe just in case. I have the recurring character roster here, as I usually invite Polly and Jack and Prospero and anybody else that usually streams with us. So we hang out and we do pretty much similar stuff.
All right, and Polly.
Well, I just pitched myself, but I'll pitch myself again. There's my channel link once more. And so, yeah, like Jack said, we're doing our weekly stream tomorrow night at ostensibly at 10 p.m. Tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. So come on by and check it out. We have fun dancing around, and there's a whole bunch to talk about in and around comics and superhero movies and Hollywood and all the bullshit that's going on Twitter. People swatting normal, good people because he's Asian and they call him a white nationalist. This story is so fucked up. You have no idea. Anyway.
Well,
yeah,
you keep
so
talking about pitching when you catch a lot.
Because that's what they're called. They're called pitches, and you leave my love life out of this.
Take it, Hunky.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, anyway, come on by. We'd love to have you there.
It's a lot of fun to watch. I've been on it once, and I would like to at some point again. So we'll have to work that out sometime.
Yay.
Prospero, anything you'd like to pimp out today?
I'd like to pimp out tonight at 11:30, probably going against Polly because he can't start on time. I'll be on Minions of the Zoo with Skeptalk as our host. That's at 11:30 Eastern Time on the channel Minions of the Zoo. It's one word, but the capitals at the beginning of each letter because I failed to capture the channel link because I'm dumb.
Well, now I feel sad for you.
I know. But
Somebody grab that channel link and throw it in the chat.
It's nice to feel bad for old people.
It is. That's what we're supposed to do because they're old. Tonight on Lords of the Night, we will be on my channel right here, 9 p.m. Eastern time, just under 12 hours from now, guys. And then after that, I'll be over on 2 Cents Plus playing on the open server for 7 Days to Die. With that, guys, thank you so much for coming. Love you all, and we will see you next time. Thank you, Jack, Dax, Polly, and Prospero. Bye, guys.
Let us.
Thank you. Bye.